I actually played maybe 1 year of football, and that's it. And then I got right into boxing at the age of 12. I wasn't that coordinated when I was that young, but I picked it up, and I just loved boxing. I loved throwing my hands and being competitive, and I mean, I felt like it was a purest form of competition, you know. I boxed until I was 18 years old. From 12 to 18, I actually got ranked 4th in the U.S. And after that, I felt like I got cheated that fight, so I felt it was real political, so I jumped onto MMA. I was already fighting MMA at 16. I had my first fight of MMA, but I still continued boxing for a couple more years after. At first, I wasn't as educated as I am now, and I just thought it was like, it's the luck of the draw if you win, you know. One person could land a big punch with those little gloves, and I didn't think there was as much athleticism, as much discipline there is that it really is to it. I believe it changed me completely as a person, yeah. So I learned complete discipline from it. I learned, you know, everyday life isn't going to come easy, and you have to work towards your goals, and no one's going to hand them to you. I actually prefer MMA. The reason because in boxing we get hit so much, and that causes a lot of brain damage. A lot of people think MMA is so dangerous, but it's 10 times safer than boxing. I guess I go to a different place. I walk in there, I'm just real focused on what I have to do, and I mean, this is the way I make my living, so usually losing's not much of an option to me. I mean, I kind of need that win bonus and to continue my career, and so I'm always thinking I'm the best in there and no one will beat me. I'm probably more relaxed. I like to have fun, of course. I love working on my car. I have a '89 Mustang. It's actually getting painted right now, and I spend a lot of time on that. I hang out with my friends and family all the time. Just like to have fun and be adventurous. If they don't know I'm a fighter, they think I'm like the nicest guy in the world, and then like once they find out that you're a fighter, they're like, no way. Sometimes they don't even believe me, you know. I actually just think me just being a good person and actually making the right decisions, I just feel I like to give back to the community as much as I can. I teach kids class here, and there was one point I didn't even want to teach kids class, but I really enjoy it now, and teaching all these younger kids, you know, good values and everything, and where hard work will get them, even if it's not in MMA or in the gym, I mean outside of it. I've seen some kids come in so shy and timid and like afraid of the world, and a few months later they walk out, you know, with their head up and ready to take on anything honestly. And it changes them completely. You get put out there in front of a crowd and you either sink or float. So teach them that in the gym we're not going to be bullies, and we use this as a discipline, and it's a sport, and we're not going to go out there and we're not going to pick fights. I mean, that's where all the discipline comes in, and that's where I believe we do a good job on teaching these kids.